On the 14th of September, Saudi Aramco was attacked. Several drones were used to blow up different parts of the Saudi Aramco oil refineries. Saudi Aramco is a state-owned oil company and is the most profitable company in the world. Saudi Arabia is the second largest oil producer in the world, producing 12.5 million barrels per day. The company that is getting ready to go public is estimated around $1 trillion valuation. While Saudi Arabia isn't the largest producer of oil, it currently holds the spot for the largest exporter of oil, producing approximately 10% of the world's oil. The damages to the oil refineries has decreased the production of the oil in Saudi Arabia by approximately half, meaning that they're only producing about 5% of the world's oil at this time. Saudi Arabia claims they'll be set back to normal oil production by the end of September. While the attack originally increased oil prices about 14% in various areas, it has now started to go back to normal. However, the tensions from this have just begun as people try to figure out who to blame for this act. Currently, the Houthi group have taken responsibility. However, many people think that it may be Iran who did the attack.
This mission comes as part of our legitimate right to react to the aggression and blockade on our country for the past 5 years. We promised the Saudi regime that our coming operations will only grow wider and more painful as long as their aggression and blockade continue.
The Houthi movement started in the early 90s in Yemen. They are a terrorist organization that say that they want to fight corruption. The Houthi have a deep hatred of Saudi Arabia and the monarch that runs it. And after 2003, had a deep hatred for the United States government after their invasion in Afghanistan, coming up with their motto, God is great, death to the US, death to Israel, curse the Jews, and victory for Islam. Houthi officials, however, have rejected the literal interpretation of the slogan.
The Houthi rebels are backed by Saudi Arabia's regional rival Iran, and since 2015, the kingdom has been leading a coalition to fight against them in Yemen. In recent months, the Houthis have stepped up their own offensive, carrying out a series of drone and missile attacks on Saudi airports and oil facilities. It shows that the small group with their increasingly advanced weaponry is capable of posing a real threat.
However, Saudi Arabia and the United States have both implicated that Iran is responsible for these attacks, saying that the weaponry used was Iranian weaponry. Iran, however, has denied these claims and threatened an all-out war if there's any retaliation. It is believed by many that the Houthi were supported in the attack by Iran due to the sanctions that the United States had put on Iran and because of Iran's nature with Saudi Arabia. Even before this incident, the United States was backing Saudi Arabia. The United States government has been selling arms to Saudi Arabia. On May 20, 2017, Donald Trump sold Saudi Arabians King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud $110 billion worth of arms, with a contract for over $350 billion worth of arms being sold over 10 years. However, we have also sold arms to Saudi Arabia before, with 2010 selling them $60 billion worth of arms, the largest arms sale in United States history at that point. Saudi Arabia, however, is one of the largest donors of terrorism around the world. And the country itself violates human rights on a daily basis. And many of the weapons that we have sold them have wound up in the hands of the Houthi movement themselves and of Al-Qaeda, suggesting that there may be a greater conspiracy going around in the background. The Trump administration has said that they will back Saudi Arabia on this attack, prior to the statements that Trump had made in 2014, unless he is saying that they have spent enough money to guarantee their protection. Since the attack on the oil fields, Saudi Arabia has already retaliated, bombing many parts of Yemen, killing over 1,000 civilians. And the Houthi have now called for a ceasefire as the pressures grow from the Saudis. saying that it will only cause further destruction on both sides if the war continues on. Thank you for watching my YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please comment, like, and subscribe. Hope you have a wonderful day, and check out some more of my videos.